Well, Ezekiel Elliott's holdout is over. Zeke and the Cowboys agreed on a 6-year, $90 million extension with $50 million guaranteed. Overall, Zeke's contract is now 8 years and $103 million, which makes him the highest-paid running back in the league. Zeke is expected to be at practice today and to play this Sunday against the Giants. We are now joined by Fox Sports NFL analyst Greg Jennings. Greg, you've been a part of this with us over the last month. How happy should Zeke be with this new deal?
He should be all smiles. as our counterpart Skip here should be all smiles.
Oh, he's been on a 10.
Smile.
This is exactly what he wanted. He wanted to reset the running back market. He wanted to be the highest paid running back on the market. He got that. In addition to that, he didn't have the reps in training camp that everyone else had.
That's a good point.
So he's going to be even fresh. And when everyone wants to talk about how important training camp is, and it is very important to get the plays and the study time more than even on the field. But when you're a running back with the wear and tear that is put on your body, him rushing or having at least 300 attempts in his first year and his third year, like, you don't need all of those reps. And so we're going to see Tony Pollard anyway, but Ezekiel Elliott has won this outright. The Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones said, we're not gonna let these guys reset the market. We don't want to be the market setters. Well, what happened? They became the market setters. Why? Because they understand the importance of a guy like Ezekiel Elliott, and they understand even greater what they're trying to accomplish as a football team and an organization, which is a Lombardi trophy.
He should be very ecstatic because he got everything that he wanted. He wanted the annual salary of about $15 million. He got that. He wanted the top Todd Gurley's guarantee. He topped that. He wanted to be first running back with a $100 million contract. He got that. Skip, he got everything that he wanted. Plus, he only had $13 million in guarantees. 13 million guaranteed over the next 2 years. Now he's got 50 over the next 3. He won all the way around. Plus, Skip, Zeke's a football player. He loves playing the game. He loves being around those guys. He understands that they have something special brewing inside that locker room, and he wants to be a part of it. Look, Jerry said all this and all that, but at the end of the day, Jerry realized, I can't be worried about, everybody wanted me to suppress the running back market. I got to do what's in the best interest of my football team.
Exactly.
Y'all worry about y'all players. I'm going to worry about my locker room. I got the money. He ringing that bell. I guess he had another acquisition. He bought something, some energy company. It looks like Skip Bayless. So he go about to have some more money. More, but Jerry go own the energy company that supplies the electricity to his stadium. So Jerry gonna be making it all the way around, Skip. But Zeke should be very happy. Skip, he got his money. He's gonna be fresh because James Slater, we're gonna talk about this, but he's not gonna be the normal Zeke because he's not gonna play 55, 60 plays. So you might, 30, 40, and build up, and then come late in the season where everybody else is starting to wear down. Zeke has fewer carries on his body. He's going to get ready to take off, but just not against the Eagles.
So the truth is, I only know one person who won in this deal, and that's me. I'm really happy. Yeah, I told Greg Jennings before we started today, I said, he experienced what I'm feeling right now just once in his life the day he won the Super Bowl. I just won the Super Bowl.
That's the level you're at right now?
You won the off-season Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just too happy to pick a side here, but I'm trying to, the show must go on, so I must tell the truth. And I hate to use war analogies, but this is the classic cliche of somebody won the battle, but somebody else won the war.
Right.
Because Jerry won the war. Zeke won the battle. And it was hard fought, man. I think, as Ian Rappaport reported yesterday, I think nerves were frayed. What would you say? It was 42 days it took to get this
42.
done? And I even think nerves were frayed last night because it went into the night, through the night. I guess somebody had to sleep on it. Maybe Zeke had to sleep on it and wake up and say, okay, I'll take this. And you're right. He has every reason to walk into that locker room, I'm sure he already has this morning, with head held high and chest out. I'm sure he's getting congratulations all around. There might even be some cigars being passed out in there, right?
Hey, bro, let me get some of that new money, bro. You walking inside that new contract. Hey, bro, let you get some of that new money.
Hey, and I'm with all that because he reset the market. But he didn't reset the market for players. He just reset it for running backs.
Yeah.
And the truth is, the God's truth is, I still feel a little sorry for him because he's a great football player.
Yes.
To me, he's the best running back in football, and he deserved way more than he got. I know relative to what Todd Gurley got, you say, oh, okay, he got a little more here, a little more here, a little more there.
Yes.
Good, way to go. And when the smoke clears, when Dak gets paid, which I believe he will in the next couple of days, and when Amari Cooper gets paid, which will happen sometime during the football season because he's still under contract. He's making almost $14 million this year. Did you ever make $14 million?
No, not at all.
Okay, all right.
A year?
Well,
I didn't make that for a career.
That sounds like good money, right?
That's a career. That's a career.
Okay, so Amari's not sweating it, but he's going to get his money because Michael Thomas got his money, and Odell got his money, and AB got his money, and Amari will get more money than Zeke got. So when the smoke clears, Ezekiel Elliott by midseason will be the 4th highest paid Dallas Cowboy. Should he be ecstatic about that? I don't know. It kind of hurts me to even say those words.
Skip, it happens.
Yeah, but he's not looking at it like that.
Okay, well, I hope he's not. But
no, he's not. He's looking at I'm the highest paid running back.
Exactly.
I'm the highest paid. Look, Skip, I was a tight end, and I got, I made big money at sign, and I'm looking like, dude, I'm way better than that dude. That dude doubled me.
Okay.
But I understood I'm a tight end.
Yep.
He's a wide receiver, or he's a pass rusher. That just goes with the territory. But I'm happy for my little piece of money.
You did okay.
Yeah, I did all right.
You saved every last dollar.
Right? The eagle was screaming. I was holding that dollar so tight, Jay. I ain't let nobody go.
Wow.
Okay.
What's the eagle?
The eagle on the back.
Oh, on the back.
Yeah, I hold him tight. He wasn't going nowhere.
Choking it.
Yeah, I had to, Skip. I didn't make no big money like Greg did.
So I told you Jerry was going to give him some creative caveat to close the deal, and so now Zeke can say, I'm the first Dallas Cowboy to ever have a $100 million contract because the grand total of it is 103 if you take the 2 years plus the 6 years.
Correct.
And yet, I don't know why, but DeMarcus Lawrence, I'm pretty sure he got 5 years, 105. So I'm not sure about that, but if Zeke wants to claim that and
but Tony Romo got a $100 million contract, Skip.
Yeah, I don't really get where they're getting that's the first Dallas Cowboy. I don't know, but good. Let him have it. Okay, but back to DeMarcus Lawrence. Just recently, he really got his money because he got $65 million guaranteed. Zeke just got 50 to 65. Really? His average, DeMarcus Lawrence makes 21 a year to Zeke's, 15-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not fair to me because, okay, I'm just a fan over here, but I know a little bit about it. And if you hold gun to my head right now and say, okay, you can have one or the other this year, I'm taking Zeke over DeMarcus Lawrence any Sunday, Thursday, name a day. Because he's just better. He's more valuable to my team than DeMarcus Lawrence. So that's not fair, that kind of money. But the parameters say it's fair.
Well, how about you got to get it up at the CBA?
Okay.
You got to get the 5th year option out of the CBA. You got to get the tags out of the CBA.
But it's more the mindset. It's the running back got devalued. I'm not sure exactly why.
For whatever reason, Skip, when they started, when the free agency first went in, they structured it. Well, quarterbacks can get this, and for the franchise and transition, and linemen can get this and this and that.
Exactly.
And so you were stuck here. This is where you are, Skip. No matter how good you are. So if we already here, Skip, and you can't get anywhere, it's like sometimes if you're born in the system, like in India, you have a caste system.
All right.
You're born in there, you probably go back. Running back, you're in there, Skip. That's what you got.
That young man is the exception to this rule, and it is a rule that they make only X.
Yes.
Right?
With a short shelf life to make X.
If you told me he was the Carson Wentz of running backs and he kept playing fewer and fewer games, well, he's been poor kid. I'm knocking on the
wood.
Walking
to it,
okay, but he's always getting hurt. There's always something wrong with him. Even in college, he got hurt. If you told me Zeke had been just hurt throughout college, he broke his hand one year in 2014 and had to get it reset again, but it didn't stop him from playing football. And then his rookie year in preseason, he had a hamstring issue, but it didn't. He played game one, and now he's played every game since.
Now, see, I was going to let you have it until you started talking about the Carson Wentz and doing all that.
Now, are you a Wentz fan?
So close.
I am. But you said that Ezekiel Elliott won the battle and Jerry Jones won the war. Well, the war, we don't know who's going to win the war yet because the war isn't over until we see who wins the Lombardi Trophy. That is the ultimate goal. That is the finish line.
Okay,
so
but just
if they
the contractual war, they have him under contract for the next 8 years.
Yeah, the contractual war,
8 years.
absolutely.
Okay, that's game over, Jerry.
Well, Skip, everybody had to look, in order for Zeke to get what he wanted, he had to go this many years because it had to be cap friendly for Jerry. And for Jerry that says, okay, Zeke, this is what you want, this is what I need. You had to be give and take. See, in a situation, I look at it like this. Look at contracts like nuclear warfare. There are no winners, only survivors. Both survived, Skip, because you didn't want Zeke to feel like he got had, and you didn't want Jerry to feel like he got had.
No.
So now,
and I don't think either party feels that way.
Yeah, so Jerry's like, yeah, this I did all right.
Well, listen, Todd Gurley's extension was for 4 years.
Right.
Zeke's is for 6
Right.
years. Well, that's advantage Jerry. Right?
100%. 100%.
But this is what we know about these extensions. When you start getting 5 and 6 years, that's when the cap numbers, year 4, 5, and 6, is when the cap number starts getting more than the team can stomach. Either they're going to redo the deal or they're going to get you up out of there. Zeke knows he'll 24, 25, 26. 27, Jerry's going to look at it like, okay, I'm going to see what your numbers look like. This is a 3-year deal. This is what this is. This is not no 8-year, about your 8 years. What running back, what 32-year-old running back Skip, going to be making that $19 million at the end of it? None, zero.
If his production continues to increase or stay consistent, then it'll end up being like a 4-year, maybe get to the 5th year.
Right.
But those last 3, no, sir.
Okay, and I hate to plant this negative seed, but I'm pretty sure Zeke's best friend on the team is the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think in the next 48 hours, the quarterback's going to get around $112 million guaranteed dollars. That means he will make in guarantees more than twice as much than his best friend, the running back.
Right.
And the running back some night is going to go home and sit back and think, wait a second. Wait a second.
Right? Yeah.
He makes more than twice as much guaranteed? Well, I'm not. You think Zeke's better than Dak,
Yeah, I
right?
do.
Okay.
But he doesn't play a position
Exactly.
that the NFL deems that's more valuable than Dak.
Look, we all sit back and look like, what in the world? I mean, we all do it. Receivers do it when it comes to quarterbacks. Offensive linemen do it when it comes to pass rushers. Like everyone, there's someone.
Somebody got to block that. Somebody got to block D-Law. So if D-Law can make $21 million, what should the guy that got to block him on a regular basis, what should he be making? That's how guys look at it, Skip.
Where would Aaron Rodgers have been without this man? Right?
So you try to
No, well, seriously. Did you not make a great play on the game-breaking play in the Super Bowl?
It was
a phenomenal play.
It was a phenomenal play on both parts. It was a nice throw, but it was
you
a
want to
really
give Greg
nice
most of the credit, huh?
Well,
It takes 2.
I appreciate it, Skip.
Okay, well,
I
come
will
on.
never take all the credit, but